Good morning, dear students. As in the last video, we have seen about general properties of acids, bases, and salts, as well as in one more video, we have seen about the definitions of acids and base, which is given by Arrhenius, Laurie Bronsted, and Lewis. Now, let us study the idea given by them in a reaction form. So, we will understand it how they have given the definition. So, here are some examples in the form of reactions of acids and base as per the Arrhenius. Then we will discuss about Laurie Bronsted and further about Lewis. So, very first, Arrhenius told us that acids or base when reacts with water respectively, acid will give H plus and base will give OH minus. So let us have this example as per Arrhenius. Here is hydrogen with X, capital X stands for halogen. It means it may be fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So here HX when reacts with water, HX, that means halide forms, when reacts with water, it will give us hydronium ion H3O plus and X minus, where X stands for fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So as soon as HX is reacting with water, first of all what takes place? First of all, HX in the aqueous medium undergo the fusion and separates into H plus and X minus. Suppose this X is chlorine, then it will be separating as H plus and Cl minus. Now here what happens? When H plus is separated, what happens? Now it is H plus. Actually we know that hydrogen is having only one electron. And H plus, it means now it is not having any electron. It is only having a proton now. So it is highly unstable. Even if with one electron it is unstable, so it needs one more hydrogen to exist as H2 diatomic molecule. And now in H plus form, it is not having any electron, so it is highly unstable. And that's why as soon as it comes in the contact of oxygen of the water, so as soon as here H plus and X minus separates, and this H plus comes in the contact of oxygen of water, then it easily binds to it, to the oxygen, because oxygen is partially negative. Now why I say oxygen is partially negative? Because we know that oxygen has lone pairs. Because of the lone pair, it has tendency of negativity, and this partially negative charge will attract the H plus opposite charge. And how it attracts? The lone pair which oxygen have in water molecule, we know that oxygen has two lone pairs. So out of this two, one it will donate to the hydrogen H plus ion, and then O will acquire the positive charge of H plus and it will be O plus. Thus, the binding of H plus to H2O becomes H3O plus. This is triangular pyramidal. How it becomes? See, H2O. It is the water molecule having one lone pair here, one lone pair here. This lone pair is donated, whole lone pair is donated to H. So arrow you can see, right? Cross-headed arrow. This side is the cross. It means this oxygen is donating whole pair to hydrogen. And so if you see that this is one triangle, here this is one triangle, this is one triangle, and you can see that O is at the top, right? So it is triangular pyramidal. Thus, if this is one water molecule, H2O, and one hydrogen ion is binded to it, which gives this H plus to O plus now, and it becomes H3O plus. Instead of 1, if there is 2 hydrogen, that is water molecule, twice H2O, then the new formula will be H2O plus H2O and hydrogen ion. So H2H2 4 plus 1, right? H5O2, and now O will acquire the positive charge. And further, if the water molecule increases, then we'll have H7O3 plus H9O4 plus. Here with the number of oxygen, we will come to know how many water molecules are there. Here 2 water molecules, right? H3O plus, that means 1 water molecule is there. H5O2, 2 water molecule are there. H7O3, that means 3 water molecule are there. H2O, H2O, H2O. So 6H and 1 H plus, so H7 and 3 oxygen. And if 4 water molecule are there, then H9O4 plus will take place. This is what we can say hydration takes place, because H plus is attaching to the water molecule, and thus hydrated hydronium ion. H3O plus is hydronium, and it is because of the water, so it is hydrated hydronium ion takes place, and the process is called hydration process. So this is how the Arrhenius has given us the idea that when H plus is given to the H2O and becomes H3O plus, that is hydronium ion, and thus when H plus is given by HCl, so HCl is the acid. Similarly, when metallic hydroxide reacts with H2O, then metal separates with positive charge and hydroxide with negative. Here is the general equation. MOH gives M plus, OH minus in the aqueous. It means when reacts with the water. So here M stands for metal. It may be sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, right? But metal will acquire positive charge and hydroxide, that is hydroxyl ion. Here OH is also unstable. So when it comes in the contact of water, it also gets hydrated as H plus. So how OH minus is getting hydrated? So OH minus is having negative charge. There H was having positive, so it was readily binding with O minus. Now here OH is negative, so it will get attached to the positive, that is H plus of H2O. H, O, H. How the fusion takes place? OH minus and H plus. So this OH minus will attack to this H plus. And thus, if OH minus binds with one H2O molecule, then it exists as H3O2 minus. Here, one H2O molecule, so 2H will be there and one oxygen will be there. But who is binding to them? OH minus is binding to them. So one H, so H3, and one O, that means O2. And so the existing formula will be H3O2 minus. Here the number of oxygen which is shown will give us the idea of water molecule one less than it. Here see H3O2, it means one water molecule is binded. Here when it is now see H5O3, so O3 it means 2 water molecules are binded. 2 water molecules, so 2 2s are 4 hydrogen plus 1 hydrogen of hydroxyl ion, as well as 2 oxygen plus 1 oxygen of hydroxyl ion, so H5O3 minus, further H7O4 minus. And if still we go further accordingly, as I told, 4 here oxygen, that means 3 water molecule are there. If it shows O5, that means 4 water molecule will take place. So 4 2s are 8 and then one more. So H9O5 will be the next formula for the hydrated hydroxyl ion. And thus hydrated hydroxyl ion takes place like hydrated hydronium ion. And this process is also called hydration. So this is how Arrhenius explained about acids and bases on the basis of H2O medium. Now, reaction example we will discuss, and it is about basis of Lowry-Bronsted theory. In Lowry-Bronsted, there is no any support taken of the medium, as Arrhenius has taken medium H2O aqueous, but here Lowry and Bronsted has not considered any medium. They have just considered H plus proton donor or H plus proton acceptor. So here is a simple example when hydrochloric acid HCl reacts with NH3. As soon as HCl reacts with NH3, and HCl will get separated H plus and Cl minus. This H plus is given to NH3. So we can say that HCl is donating its H plus to NH3 proton donor. That means it's acid. And on the other hand, NH3 is accepting H plus. So proton acceptor, it is a base. Right? So as per the Bronsted and Lowry, H plus proton is donated from HCl and NH3 has accepted H plus proton. So HCl is acid and NH3 is base. NH3 accepts. Now, why NH3 is base and why it accepts? That is also a question. NH3 accepts because when NH3 is formed, N has lone pair of electron, right? N has actually 5 electron in the outermost orbit. So 3 electrons are already shared with 3 hydrogen. So one pair of electron is lone pair with nitrogen, and because of it having lone pair, it attracts H plus, right? Because lone pair electrons negative and H plus is positive. So opposite charge attracts, and thus NH3 can accept the H plus and it is the proton acceptor. As per the Lowry-Bronsted, it is base. So this is how the Lowry-Bronsted has given idea of proton donor and proton acceptor. Donor is the acid, acceptor is the base. Right? So few more examples we will discuss in the next video. So by the time, just go through this, the examples of Arrhenius and one basic example of Lowry and Bronsted. By the time, thank you.